know Samsung was trying to develop a lab here or a semiconductor factory here, and they weren't having enough success.
Oh, so okay. So one of the craziest things, to illustrate how hard it is to do. So you spend $50 billion. Again, an aircraft carrier. We're throwing that around here and there, but an aircraft carrier worth of risk capital. What does that mean? That means you build the fab, the factory, and it's not guaranteed it's going to work. At first, this factory is pumping out these chips at like yields that are really low. In other words, like only 20% of the chips that they're putting out are even useful, and that just makes it totally economically unviable. So you're just trying to increase that yield and desperately climb up higher and higher. Intel famously found this so hard that they have this philosophy where when they build a new fab, the philosophy is called copy exactly. Everything down to the color of the paint on the walls in the bathroom is copied from other fabs that actually worked because they have no idea why a fucking fab works and another one doesn't.
We got this to work. We got this to work. It's like, oh my God, we got this to work. I can't believe we got this to work. So we have to make it exactly identical because the expensive thing in the semiconductor manufacturing process is the learning curve. So like Jer said, you start by like putting through a whole bunch of like the starting material for the chips, which are called wafers. You put them through your fab. The fab has got like 500 dials on it. And every one of those dials has got to be in the exact right place or the whole fucking thing doesn't work. So you send a bunch of wafers in at great expense. They come out all fucked up in the first run. It's just like it's going to be all fucked up in the first run. Then what do? You get a bunch of like PhDs, material scientists, like engineers with scanning electron microscopes because all this shit is like atomic scale tiny. They look at like all the chips and all the stuff that's gone wrong, and like, oh shit, these pathways got fused or whatever. They're like, yeah, you just need that level of expertise. And then they go like,
it's a mix, right? Like you've got
it's a mix. It's a mix now in particular. But like, yeah, you absolutely need humans looking at these things at a certain level. And then they go, well, okay, like I've got a hypothesis about what might have gone wrong in that run. Let's tweak this dial like this and this dial like that and run the whole thing again. And you hear these stories about bringing a fab online. Like you need a certain percentage of good chips coming out the other end, or like you can't make money from the fab because most of your shit is just going right into the garbage.
Unless, and this is important too, your fab is state subsidized.